Hello everyone, I am Megasonic4, and with me here is Mr. Mike Pollock.
Hello.
For those of you who don't know, this is the current voice of Dr. Ivo Robotnik in the Sonic video game franchise. Uh, Today I will be interviewing him for a support group for the creation of Sonic Adventure 3. Um, so I'm just going to bring the questions up, and here we go. So first question. How is it voicing for the Sonic franchise as Dr. Eggman and additional voices, if so?
It's a great honor and great fun. I couldn't think of a better assignment.
Very good. Before we continue, I just want to mention that I am using a recording software that can only record for 15 minutes, so if the call hangs up, it's only because it finished its recording time, and if we didn't finish, then we'll have to continue second after. But anyways, continuing. Second question. What is your favorite Sonic game to voice in so far?
Sonic Colors has gotten very good reviews and was very well written, and I would have to agree. It was very clever, very clever dialogue.
Yeah, I understand you did some very comical lines in that.
Yes, and it was as much fun to record as it sounded to hear, I hope.
Um, I'm just gonna ask you right now. Third question is, would you say you were committed to the fans of Sonic franchise?
Sure, they're responsible for, to some degree, for my continued employment, and I appreciate them buying the games and enjoying my work.
Um, are you any somewhat of a fan for the Sonic series itself, or are you just an employee?
I was not a fan until I started working on the Sonic franchise, and I would not say that I'm a dedicated fan who would be watching the series and playing the games if I wasn't in it, because I'm slightly older than the target demographic. But I watched all of Sonic when I was in it, and if someone happens to be playing one of the games nearby, I will definitely stop and take a look.
Very good. Uh, would you say that Sonic will live for longer, any longer than it has lived so far?
I'm a little biased, but I would certainly say I hope so.
Hmm. Well, sixth question. What kind of Sonic game would you like to see happen in the future, if you have the opinion?
I think that Dr. Eggman should have his own game,
uh,
where he wins in the end.
Seventh question. Do the main voice actors of the Sonic franchise get any extensive information about a game and/or its story, other than the scripts you get for recording?
Not usually. You may get a sense or two about, well, here's the game and here's what's happening in the game, and here's the scene you're going to do and here's what's happening in the scene, but you don't get a whole essay on the backstory of the game and every single little thing that's going on in the game. It's kind of a need to know basis. You know enough information to do the work you have to do. The director knows more than you do. The producers will know more than you do. And when I'm in the booth, I know enough to do what I'm doing in the booth. And if I stray from the goal, the producer and director will keep me on track.
Now the eighth question. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to go into the voice acting business?
Sure. Make sure that, first of all, you've got acting experience. Do community theater, do school theater, so that you can act on stage as well as behind a microphone, because there's more to voice acting than just your voice. And also be prepared for some challenges. It's a very competitive industry, and there can be a lot of disappointments along the way. And it's a constant search for work.
And the ninth question. Do you have any other non-Sonic related projects or events in store for you that you can tell us about?
The latest information that I can usually talk about is on my website at itsamike.com. But I can hint at some stuff. Coming out this holiday season, there'll be some plush animated toys on store shelves that I will be more than happy to tell you more about when they come out. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. I've just recently appeared on the Capri Sun website in a webisode as Donald's Coach. Go to the website and click the Respect the Pouch section. You'll find me on. I've done an audiobook that is not quite finished yet, but if you like physics, if you really like physics, more than I have learned to like physics from reading this 9-hour book, I will have more information on that on my website as well. And there's just a lot of other weird foreign language stuff, dubbing into English from various foreign languages, or dubbing English stuff that will be airing in foreign markets that most people, at least in the U.S., will never see.
Very good. Sounds like you are a very busy man.
At times. Right now I'm not, but I hope to be later this week.
Very good. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Pollock.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
And wow, sorry, loss of words.
Not a problem.
I'll see you. I'll see all of my viewers at some other time. And it's been great having Mike Pollock here. Thank you and goodbye.
Thanks.
Snooping as usual, I see.